Hey you, so in this video, good, bad, ugly, new collector coins and some. Going to be going over just that. So I've got a few new coins and a couple of requests and recommendations that I'm going to be going over, but I'm going to jump straight into it. It's a little pressed for time. So dropping this one off, I'm going to mention, if you like what you hear and you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. And also let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments, whether you've seen any decent coins that one should be talking about, or let others know in the comments. Jumping straight into this, we're going to get on to a new contender in the ship game. Now, this is something that I like. You know, at time of release, it's the first time I've seen this. I did hear about it a couple of days ago. Shout out to Survival Economics. You know, he's really on top of it when we're talking collector coins and giving a lot of heads up. So shout out to you, bro. So looking at this here, we have the Queen's Anne's Revenge. Now, I've been asked, is it something called similar to the Rwandan? You know, they've gone for the whole nautical theme, but I don't believe so. You know, before the Rwandan boys brought out the Columbus ships and all of that, there was many other ships. You could find ships every day and any day on the coinage out there easily. Now, I've seen a few ships that I liked, but it just didn't garner no hype. When we're talking about what made the Rwandan boys so, you know, special, I think is they came out with that mintage on the gold. I'm not saying they was the first, but it was the first that caught my eye. And as we're seeing here now, technically reputable, a big named mint has now jumped on board. This isn't a private mint, nothing shooting against them, but when you get one of the big boys acknowledging, i.e. Perth Mint, that produced these coins, and jumping on board with the new school mintage, I think it offers big things. Now, this is the gold I'm just referring to here. We're going to get onto the silver in a moment, but they've gone ahead, you know, as mentioned in the Rwandan boys, I separate the two, and they've started their own, you know, ship theme. I don't know how many is going to be in the series. I don't know if it's whether they're just following pirate ships or the likes of, but I think the coin has fantastic potential. You know, definitely the silver. I'd always look at the gold, but I think there's going to be more upside potential. And a quick note on the pricing. I think where we are now, dealers are not going to drop the pricing on the gold, on these gold coins. They've been able to sell them for months now at these prices, and people have just got used to paying. You have people like myself that were used to picking up these coins for, I don't know, $200, $300, $400 under before in Europe, and it's just not the case now. So you're left at a junction where you either take it or you don't, and you know, some do, some don't. But I think with pricing, we are where we are when we're talking gold. But looking at this piece here, I think it's a very nice piece coming from Perth. You're getting excellent quality, so you know, you're all up there encapsulated. You know what you're getting when you're talking a Perth mint coin. The theme is fantastic. If I can get in any closer, I think they've gone a little razzy pazzy on the packaging. So this is the gold piece I'm showing off here. I believe it's got down the Tuvalu at the bottom, so you're getting 100 on the gold pieces. Then they've also gone with the old fancy packaging, if we can all see that. So I don't know, there, I believe it's a compass, I'm not too sure. But as you can see here, you know, this how it's going to be labeled and the likes of with the COA, and then that's the outer packaging. So I believe, yeah, it's some form of a compass box. But I think they've really done well. Another little plus, even though it's a little dig and a kick, is it's not a dealer exclusive. That makes sense. You know, no dealer's got damn near exclusivity. And regarding that, I do know, in general, you know, when a mint brings out a new coin, certain dealers want that exclusive where they can either have more stock and distribute, you know, politely to other dealers. It's never really a hog case, but you know, APMEX being the largest coin gold and silver dealer out there, it feels like they're just monopolizing at times. But as I've mentioned before, it's a business, not a charity. So seeing that this coin here isn't a APMEX exclusive could be good to some, you know, and you know, hey ho, it's not all it is. But the silver piece, I think, actually looks better than the gold. But once again, we're looking at just, you know, plain images here. But I think there's a lot of potential here. On the silver, they have a mintage of 15k. So Perth have released their own under Perth Mint Australia, not Tuvalu. I believe the Swans were 25k. So technically, they've come even lower. Once again, very fantastic news. It's like no different than the US Mint, American Mint, even, you know, Royal Canadian Mint. A lot of these big, well-established mints coming along to the new school mintage. It's good to see that they've done it here. It would be great if they'd done it on a lot of their older series, but that's not going to happen. But this is what I was talking about once upon a time. I'd sooner them pump out new stuff and even slap a Tuvalu badge on it and be a part of their, you know, testing out department than keep on pumping out the same stuff with the insane mintage. So they've done good here. Personally, about what I have to say as I tongue twist myself all over the place. So this is on 15k. Not sure on prices yet. Each and every dealer should have them up, so everyone would need to check on prices wherever they are. I think this is a fantastic pickup. You know, if you're up for weight, then this whole video is irrelevant to you, apart from the last coin maybe. But if you're into collector coins, you're constantly picking up coins you like, you know, you like to do a bit of flipping here and there, I think for 2019, this is the best that they've had to offer so far. I'd put this at the front of the pack easily. In fact, maybe even a few more of the coins that are going to be coming up. This is a brand new series. So I've done a recent video. I was talking about the best of 2019 so far. I'd easily put this as the best of 2019. I would most definitely put some bank behind it. Am I going to be picking it up? No, but anything can happen between now and when they're officially released and people are doing unboxings. So my cough's still there. So getting on to the next piece, it's going to be the unicorn. So this is the 25th anniversary of some unicorn coin, PU Restrike. This is, I believe, from LPM. I've got a hand in this. I'm not sure if it's an exclusive to them, but this here, the unicorn, is I think a 5k. So they're following their other restrikes, but once again, another very strong piece. Not knowing what the prices are right now, but if you're into coin collecting and you want to pick up a few of the winners, you really can't go wrong looking at these. I think these are some of the stronger offerings. It hasn't been from the usual suspects, but these coins here, from what I understand, I've seen that the quality is absolutely phenomenal. So they've got a gold and a silver variant out also. On the gold, as we see the new school mintage, 100. Is 100 too low? You know, depending on who you ask. If you get it at the right price, once again, prices are hiked up now. So what is the right price? You just have to sit on it a little longer. But I think the gold hold the best long-term potential, on personal opinions here, guys. But they are stunning looking pieces. You know, I've seen these pieces, well, not these, but others, and they was damn near proof. I'm not sure yet whether these are proof. I didn't really do my research in depth there, but I think these are stunning looking coins. Another stunning release. Some real good stuff here I'm showing today. I'd easily put some bank behind these also. Absolutely no problem doing that. If you do pick these up, guys, and go on to do a bit of a cowboy flip in the quick term, please let me know how well they have done for you, because, you know, these are coins I definitely want to be all over. The gold, once again, seems to be at a set price. So getting on to the next piece, I was asked a few videos back and even mentioned in one of the other videos, is going to be the, what is this, the St. Helena Tiger. This one was an APMEX exclusive, but as you can see down there, it was done by the East India Company, so it doesn't mean that they commissioned it like, I mean, the Mandela Lions or something. And, you know, the East India Companies are well established. They do some very, very nice quality stuff. So once again, we don't know how that can be. That can just be them giving it to them and they distributing it and just giving them exclusive rights, or they commissioned it, who knows. But the mintage on this is the key point here once again. Is it from a very strong enough mint where it's going to go absolutely ape? The prices easily show that, because they've steadily crept up. You know, you can't be picking these up on the low no more. I'm not sure these come encapsulated. Please do let me know. But I think it's a stunning design. I would have easily been all over this also. Every coin I've shown so far, I think, are fantastic offerings for 2019. This jumps on board with the St. Anne's Revenge in terms of, to date, at time of releasing this video, in my opinion, the best 2019 has had to offer. So we will see in the long run whether it actually produces the goods, but just from first glance, I can try zooming on the picture as much as possible. It's a stunning piece. Well, very well done. It's got a bit of chainmail at the back there, and you know, we're getting the old boxer face there, so not the best image on this side, but it is what it is. But I think the mintage is bang on. I think coming from the mint, it's coming from, you know, 3k, not to forget 3k, even when you're talking a mintage of 100 on a lot of these gold coins, to a worldwide audience. Technically, if it's not selling out, I mean, I've got 100 friends, I could twist the arms to buy them all. So 100 is absolutely tiny, selling to a worldwide audience. So the fact that they ain't selling out instantly, I mean, the price can't be that much of a deterrent. Either a lot of people don't know about them that do pick up these coins, or we really are in a lagging market. So I think these mintages on the silvers, where we're talking 5k, 15k, 3k, this is where they need to be moving forward, because it gives whether the dealers do their tomfoolery in the background, it gives the second holder, us, the guys that buy them, more legroom and space that we know, even if the worst case scenario is all to dump at the same time, like a lot of the Royal Mint releases, there's not that many. So, you know, half will find happy homes depending on what, and then the other half can be for the Cowboys or the likes of. But I think these mintages are key, and they'll play a bigger role moving forward, because a lot of the stuff that has a big audience, like the Lunar series and the likes of, they'll fizzle out over time. It's the mintages, in my opinion, are way too high. When you've got coins out there, you could say because they're crap, but have a mintage of 100 and they're still for sale to a worldwide audience, that says two things: overpricing, the market's absolutely dead, or the coins are just crap. But either or, you know, that's a tiny mintage for a worldwide audience. So then when you look at other coins that with an unlimited mintage or 500,000 mintage, I think it needs reevaluating. So they're on the money with the mintage here. Long story short, 3K is where it should be, and especially for, you know, a release and that makes exclusive from the East India Company. But this is an absolute stunning piece. It's going to be interesting. I do know they're going to be bringing out a couple more animals and designs, so it's going to be very interesting to see where that lays. So the next one is going to be well, you could technically call it a collector coin. So this is the new 2019 high relief gold and silver Liberty images. No details yet, as I believe they're released on the 15th of August. So nothing on mintages and, you know, what finishes and the likes of. But this is just the images I'm showing here. So I think it was a 2017 that caused somewhat of a ruckus for a lot. But looking at this piece here, I think it's pretty decent. You know, I do prefer the eagle side a lot more. And, you know, it's a nice looking coin, most definitely. Will I be picking them up? No, because of the quality control issues from the last time, and I just didn't see too much. I think the one that's caused the most ruckus was at the 2009, and that's just been that from there. These are going to be, you know, the mintage is going to be insane, but as is, but America's a massive country. So will it be a sellout? It's going to be very interesting to see, and just the people's views and opinions on this piece, because, you know, they was very opinionated on the last one, and here we are on the silver. But for what it's worth, two nice looking pieces. I think it's the silver medal is going to be like a little over 2 ounces. Pretty decent, very nice seeing the images. You know, it's different, most definitely different. But I think the eagle side does look a lot more imposing and more to my liking. But guys, I'm going to wrap this one up, leaving it off of that. So let me know what you think of these designs. Are you a buyer? Are you in or out? Do you see any potential there? Or are you just buying it purely because you like and love the piece and you've collected all the previous ones? What do you think of the St. Helena Tiger? I think it's absolutely stunning. A predator once again, so you know it's going to do massive things in the long term. Prices are steadily increasing, but at the moment this is all you have to offer. So you don't have no gold on a tiny mintage, you just have the silver. Good quality stuff that they release, so I think this has got a lot of promise. Whether you are hating or not, the prices that we're seeing now are the prices that you're having to pay. So you're either in or you're out. So, you know, there's no more conversating about that. It just is what it is. What do you think of these unicorn restrike coins? I think they're absolutely stunning. You know, something that could definitely go up against if they was to do a whole series, the Queen's B series. Very scary thought there. But I think they're beautiful coins. Would love to get my hands on these, but, you know, it is what it is. And then we have these Queen's and Revenge coins. First glance, a silver does look a lot more appealing. I think there's going to be a lot more potential in the silver, but also on the gold maybe, because it's the first time that these guys are releasing Perth Mint, should I say. I wouldn't off the top of my head if they've done a gold on such a low mintage before. I call it a new school mintage, but please do let me know in the comments. So once again, guys, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on all the coins I've showed today in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the rebound.